Antonio! Antonio! Hey! Antonio! Okay? 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 Well, welcome back to M Hood Fishing. What do you think? That we don't have to worry so much about because it's just going to keep going. It's whatever is right there. So, Friday night on the pier. This is what's up. This is what this is. This is what I like to do Friday nights. I don't always do it on Friday nights, but I'm doing it tonight. Somebody left that behind. Windy, 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 isn't it? Well, that wasn't the most interesting thing. This is probably the most interesting thing that was left behind. Some kind of weird umbrella rig, I'm guessing. I don't know, but it's kind of in the way. Yeah, you're right. So yes, it is windy right now. We might see some rain. Hopefully it calms down. Just a lot going on lately all over the South. It's like a soaking, right? That's what somebody called it. I saw somewhere. It's been going on for days, and it looks like it's going to go on for quite a few more days. Just rain, rain, rain coming up out of the Gulf. Hopefully that's the worst of it, right? You think that's the worst of it, Ray?
No, only the beginning.
Yeah, you're right. The worst always could be coming. This could just be the beginning. However, it is the beginning of the night. That's Ray from Rigged PFA. Yeah, you're right. So we are getting into the peak of hurricane season. I mean, it's right around the corner, right? Hopefully just rain is the worst of it. But it means yours truly and a lot of other people getting stuck inside quite a bit too often than you'd like to be. But we're not stuck inside tonight. We might be getting underneath that if the rain comes, because we're likely. We drove through some horrendous downpours on the way here, scattered. So yeah, let's get to fishing before we get to getting under that cover. If you've ever watched a Friday night pier fishing video on this channel from this particular pier, or any pier when I'm on a pier in summer, it's all about the lights. This is a lit pier. We're waiting. Once it gets dark, the lights are going to be on, and eventually there'll be fish. It is windy. I'm not happy about it, but hopefully the wind settles down. So it's messing Ray's hair up. That's a damn shame. So on this pier, just like any other pier down here during summer, the focus is white trout and speckled trout. Tonight on this particular pier here, it is the same, but it has an added benefit. We are looking for crabs as well. I do not normally fish a shrimp sabiki like this right here. These are going to glow in the dark. I've got all these ideas that I'm going to go through in this video. Going super light is one of them. However, with this sabiki rig, it is a part of the super light idea. Last time I was here, Alex was doing really good with smaller baits, like sakale size baits, crappie size baits. There we go, there's our lead, ½ ounce. Look at these shrimp baits. They are exactly sakale size baits. Yep, you'll find redfish. So I'm gonna pull this sabiki out and put it to the side, because really it needs to get dark. Once it gets dark, fish will start showing up in about an hour after that. The lights are already on, just have to wait. But let's start throwing the cast net, see if I can get some crab bait. There is not that much bait back here right now. Sometimes when we're getting a lot of scattered storms coming and going, The mullet, the bigger mullet, won't be close to shore. They'll be further out. They are here, but they're further out in front of us. This is from Ray. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Got a piece of cracked crab here. We got a 6 octopus hook. We're gonna run through one socket. Try to come out through another one. There's a vehicle. Oh shoot, I thought we had it to ourselves. Here we go. 80-pound braid is the main line. 3 ounces of lead on a sinker slide. The bead, the leader, the hook. We know the business. It's on a 12-foot rod, lots of capacity, bait runner. That's the Spin Fisher by Penn, 85. So I bring this big rod to give me good distance because I want to shoot for the corner kind of off of it, right? That doesn't make much sense, but if you fish this, you know what I'm talking about. There we go. Looking for a hole. There's a hole out there. There's a spot. It's Friday night. People are going to show up, right? Probably not a lot because the weather's looking bad. We're clicking in. There we go. It's looking spookier and spookier, minute by minute. Yeah. Oh. Come on, Ray. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to put out my crab nets. Ray brought chicken and turkey nets, and I want to use fish. This might be crab bait right here. I was hoping for something really big, but I was also hoping to get crab bait, and the nets aren't really producing quite yet. I mean the cast net isn't, but look at that. We got some crab bait. Yeah, I'm wondering, is this going to blow me off the pier? It is partially covered, and there is a big truck in the parking lot, so not too worried, bro. Oh yeah, I hear it. Oh, ho, ho. Woo! There you go.
So you said it was gonna miss us.
I said some of it would. It stopped. It's still booming. We might see some more. These people that showed up, they were in the boats. They ran in. They actually launched out a Happy Jack, but they were closer to here when that hit, so they came and hung out with us. And I turned off the camera and I put on the Andre Landeros, and we just chilled under here. This isn't big enough, by the way. It was just so windy, the rain was blowing in. But yeah, you're right. Let's get back to it. The rain is coming back. It might just like totally mess up the bite tonight. It might not. We're gonna keep going. So right here I have small sparkle beetles, crappie sized baits, right? I'm gonna get 2 of them out. I've tied up a double rig. This is on 10-pound test. I have a clip here, a loop. So basically I took a length of line, did this in the rain. I doubled it, and then I put a jig on a shorter line, and then on the other line I left it a little longer. I need to clip the tag end off. So we have small 1/16 ounce jig heads here, and we're going to put a bait on each one. Here's another thing that I want to try. These are Shrimplets, 1/8 ounce pre-rigged. See the weight right there? Now we're just gonna do one of these by itself. on a light line. This is 10-pound test, lighter rod. I'm going to start off fishing where I'm not going to get rained on with the succolet jigs. This rod is a medium light. It's an Okuma rod. It's what I like to use for stuff like crappie and white bass. There we go.
What is that, a white trout?
It is definitely a little white trout.
Uh-oh.
So the reason why I chose to use the Okuma medium light tonight for these succolet jigs is because there's such a light bait that you can feel them if you use a lighter rod and a lighter line. Couple of bites, one little white trout. So we're gonna put that aside. Let's switch back to the sabiki. Not my favorite style of sabiki. I just thought it would work better. Wow, look at that crab. That is nice.
They're all males too, no females.
That's what I thought. I thought it would work better. I just want to see, because it's a succolet size bait on each branch, right? I'm already done with this sabiki. I feel like just calling it trash, but you never know, it might work later, but right now it feels like trash. Hopefully this shrimplet is not trash. My good friend John Miller would disagree with me if I did call it trash, because he was doing good with this size. Sometimes big trout want a small bait. Definitely that is the case here. It may very well be. There's boomers off in the distance headed this way. You can see these fish underneath this light right here. See them?
You said you put one real close, huh?
Ah! I had him come get it. This is a very light jig, so it's going to sink really, really slow. And then you pop it up and then let it sink really slow. And they're going to get it on the drop. That's what just happened. Come on, I want that to happen again. There's some bigger white trout and maybe specks underneath this light right here. I'm gonna keep at it with this shrimplet. I think what I need to do is rock out 2 shrimplets at once. That would give me a little more line sensitivity. Well, I would feel it, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Look at that white trout. Nice. That is a keeper. All right. The big white trout are here. This stuff, we haven't really been hitting big white trout at this spot lately.
Shit, that is a nice one.
Yeah, you're right.
2 feet deep right here. Look.
Yeah, it's not very deep.
Right here at the top of the...
It's deeper on this side, so we got something different going on here. We now got 2 shrimplets. I've got a double of shrimplets. All right, let's see if I can feel that better. And yes, that is a lot better. I have more control. I can feel the bait. Oh, and I got a fish right off. Yes. Yeah, the little shrimplets work. These are the glow-in-the-dark ones with the chartreuse tail. 1/8 ounce. It's a little white trout this time. So if you want to get these, see that chartreuse tail, and you're in Belle Chasse, just go to B&B Tackle. Look it up on Google, and you'll get the directions. It's my local tackle shop. It's my favorite one. Good guys in there. Check out the hoodies. They got some really nice hoodies in there. Gotcha. Stay on. Stay on. What do I got? Whoa, let me get my arm out of the way. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. I think we got something different here. Look at the size of that. You might be asking yourself, what is that? Well, let's put a little more light on here. Get them to settle down. It's a decent croaker is what that is. Yeah. Yeah.
People, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my back.
Next up, ginger tea. Well needed too. We just want it to come up to a boil, but we could keep it going. I'll deal with it. He took it off because it was overflowing. Black tea. It's Yorkshire. Add a little more water and put it back on the flame. Normally I don't like to rush the ginger tea, but time is ticking and I really need a cup of tea. Okay, so I wasn't actually running my own nets. I mean, I wasn't checking them. So this is what I helped homeboy here accomplish. You got like over a dozen, right?
I think I'm up to 20.
Up to 20. Some of those are good sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Got some gumbo crabs, but mostly keepers.
All males, no female.
Yeah, it's the thing about...
That's weird.
Thing about this pier.
Grand Isle is all female.
I can't remember the last time I caught a female crabbing off this pier.
Grand Isle is all females, here's all males.
Right. They're really far apart from each other too.
Mm-hmm. Got some good ones though. Got some nice dirty ones in there.
That's what you want, the dirty ones.
They're on the bottom.
And a cup of tea, which is good.
Probably gonna boil them tonight.
I thought I was rushing this a bit. I thought it was going to be strong. I could have took more time and I would have got more ginger infused into that tea. When I first started drinking ginger tea, it was an old Rasta friend of mine. He wasn't old then, but he is now. My friend Ollie. So we were just making straight ginger tea. No, we weren't adding black tea like I do now with some milk. It was just you put your ginger, you cut it up, you put it in the water, you steep it in the hot water for a while, you pour it in a cup of tea, and then you put it in the cup, you drink it up, Yeah, you're right. So I actually just wanted to come out here and make a cup of tea. Catching fish was a bonus. I only got 2 keepers in my chest. I let go a bunch of little things. I had tons and tons of hits. The shrimplets are a winner with me. Yeah, if you come out here, definitely right now, little baits, and you might get a keeper trout, but you're definitely going to get some white trout if they're here on that night. Lately, some nights they're not here real thick, but they were super thick tonight.
Hey, we got a marsh puppy.
Oh, we got a marsh puppy.
Just gave him a banana fish.
A banana fish. Yeah, you're right. Finally, I was saying earlier off camera, where are all the marsh puppies? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I need to go to some other interesting places and just make a tea, catch some fish, make a cup of tea. Oh, I'm tired, I can't talk. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel, and I'll see you next time.